Welcome to another episode of Mantelligence Dating. For this episode, we're helping you get a body that drives women crazy. I know, having chiseled abs isn't everything, but it wouldn't hurt to have one. I mean, would you complain if you had Thor's body? Today's episode is inspired by Apollonia Ponte's video, where she shared tips and tricks to make a girl addicted to you. We did ours a little more helpful and backed with a lot more expert tips, so you can look your best and feel your best all day, every day. At the end of this video, we're also revealing the #1 habit that's stopping you from having a rock-hard body, so stay tuned. Ready to work those muscles? Let's get started.
Number 5, why strength training is good for you.
Before we train and teach you how to have the ideal body, I believe it's important for you to know the many benefits of building strength. I don't want you lifting weights just for the sake of it. I want you to understand why it's good for you. Building strength isn't only good for impressing girls or making them fall in love with you. It comes with a lot of benefits for your well-being too. For one, it helps prevent muscle loss. Did you know that you start to lose muscle by the time you turn 30? By age 40, you'll lose an average of 8% of your muscle mass every decade, and it continues to accelerate at an even faster rate after age 60. So if you want to have the ideal body women want, you better start working on it while you're still in your prime. As you start to lose muscles, your bone health becomes poorer too, making you prone to disease such as osteoporosis, arthritis, chronic back pain, frailty, and fractures. Fortunately, scientists have found that engaging in a muscle strengthening program twice a week can slow down the delay and even reverse age-related cellular damage that contributes to muscle and bone loss. Oh, and did you know that your muscle mass is tightly linked to your lifespan? A 2014 research revealed that having a high muscle index equals a low mortality rate, and a low muscle index equals a high mortality rate.
Why? Because being physically active, specifically doing resistance training, improves your cardiovascular health, regulates blood sugar levels, lowers risks of cancer, increases your metabolism, and reduces your body fat. See, you don't only look good, you also get to look good longer. Imagine looking like a silver fox and still getting chicks, even in your 40s. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a win-win to me. Want to know how to make a girl fall in love with you instantly? Check out this video. Number 4, anatomy of sexy.
Time and time again, I've seen men with pumped up biceps but weak, gawky legs. Some would have legs that are too big and upper bodies that are too small. Some men would have extremely bulky backs and make them look like Ninja Turtles. These could be some of the reasons girls think you're unattractive. If you want to get a body that drives women crazy and curious about how to make a girl fall in love with you, you gotta know body parts that they find sexy and work on them. To get the ideal body women want, balance and symmetry are key. While men tend to prefer a well-proportioned hourglass figure on a woman, women tend to be drawn to men with X-shaped physiques. That means broad shoulders, narrow waist, and strong legs. Think Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, or Michael B. Jordan. That's the kind of figure we're after. According to a survey done by GQ magazine, 37% of women said that the chest and abs are the sexiest part of a man's body. 24 voted for the arms, and 18 said it's the back. 19% for shoulders, and 5% for legs. So if you're wondering how to have an ideal body, focus on doing routines that work your chest, core, arms, shoulders, back, and leg muscles, such as incline dumbbell curls, bench press, bent over rows, squats, deadlifts, shoulder presses, leg presses, and lateral workouts.
And don't skimp on any of them. Remember, you're aiming for a proportioned body, so never miss a leg day or an arm day, no matter how boring they are. Can't make a girl fall in love with you? Watch this video where we spill all the reasons girls think you're unattractive. Number 3, train smart.
I'm sure you've heard the saying, no pain, no gain, more than once in your life. In dating, if you've wondered how to make any girl fall in love with you, you have to do more than look good. You gotta make her feel special too. Likewise, if you want to know how to have the ideal body, you have to remember that if your workout doesn't challenge you, it's not changing you. Building a body that drives women crazy isn't a piece of cake. It isn't a no-brainer either. In order to get the ideal body women want, you have to train hard and train smart. According to certified strength and conditioning specialist Curtis Shannon, if you want to build muscle and strength, you have to train heavy. According to Shannon, heavy training challenges the muscles concentrically and eccentrically. If done right, the stimulus of heavy weight going down with control and going back up will cause greater muscle tear and rebuild. If you're a beginner, start by determining your 1 rep max. That's the amount of weight you can lift one time. After you figure that out, use weights between 30 and 50% of your 1 rep max and aim to do up to 25 repetitions in each set. A study by researchers at McMaster University in Ontario in 2016 found that people who use this approach gained just as much muscle and strength as a group that did more traditional weightlifting routine with heavier weights and fewer repetitions.
If you want to start slow, certified strength and conditioning specialist Ebenezer Samuel suggests doing 4 sets of 3 to 5 reps on your first exercise, then doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for every move. It's the best of both worlds, says Samuel, letting you build pure strength early, then pile up reps later. Hey guys, you have 2 more tips to help you get the ideal body women want. But before we continue, I just want to remind you that at the end of this video, we're also revealing the #1 habit that's stopping you from having a rock-hard body. If you want a solid body that drives women crazy, stay tuned. Number 2, eat right.
It goes without saying that eating the right food is integral to having a body that drives women crazy. Still, some men overlook this part. According to Erin Coates, a registered dietitian nutritionist, abs are made in the kitchen and consistent with resistance training. So if you want to see visible results, you need a combination of the two. A study of 26,340 people showed that eating more fruits and vegetables was linked to lower body weight and less overall body fat, while more fruit intake was tied to less belly fat. Researchers also suggest that eating whole grains can reduce appetite and influence your body's energy use, both of which can affect body composition. On the other hand, nuts and seeds provide the perfect balance of fiber, protein, and healthy fats, all of which can be incredibly beneficial for getting abs. Eating fish, high in protein and omega-3 fatty acids, also promotes abdominal toning. How much you eat matters too. Determine your basic caloric intake. Multiply your weight in pounds by 12. To gain muscle mass, 20 or 30% of those calories should come from protein, 40 to 60% from carbs, and 20 to 30 from fat.
Number 1, work out your confidence muscle. If you want to know how to make someone fall in love with you, just having a sexy body won't cut it. You gotta work on your body language too. Rock hard abs and undeniable confidence is the absolute way to get the ladies. So work out your confidence muscle too. In her TED Talk on body language, social psychologist Amy Cuddy says that power poses, much of which involves open body positions that take up space, can send signals to the brain that you're feeling confident. And in turn, the brain produces more testosterone and lowers your cortisol levels, also known as the stress hormone. Moreover, mimicking gestures that a powerful person would do will trick your brain into believing you're powerful. Want to know more about body language tricks to make her chase you? Check out this video. It's time we reveal the #1 habit that could ruin your workout. 2 words: bad form. Improper form is one of the top habits that will wreck your exercise plan faster than you can build muscles. Why? Because you're setting yourself up for injury. If you're unsure how to do a certain exercise, make sure you ask a professional for assistance or check out a how-to online.
Got more expert tips to get a body that drives women crazy? Or maybe you know a thing or two on how to get a girl to fall in love with you? Share your answers in the comment section below.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. When it comes to looking good, knowing how to have an ideal body is only the tip of the iceberg. Consistency is still key if you want to get a body that drives women crazy. And of course, don't forget to work out your confidence muscle too.